Hey, it's Brock Forkey, Real Capital Group Property Management. I just wanted to send out a quick email about one pro tip that I was thinking that would really help people out. I didn't know this when I first started out in my career back in 1999, managing property for myself. I didn't know this. I wish I knew this in the beginning because it would have saved me a lot of money and a lot of hassle. All right. So I'll tell you a quick story. My first eviction was a tenant who told me, I'm just not going to pay you. Basically, they said, F you, I'm not paying you. And literally, they wouldn't pay me. So I took them to court. I'm a young kid, 23 years old, go to court. And they made up a story to the judge. Oh, I came in their house at 4 o'clock in the morning and kicked their dog. I start to go, well, why? I mean, I never even heard of such a thing. Why would somebody lie like that? So I was able to get them out. Long story short, I was able to get them out pretty quickly. But just so you know, I didn't know this at 23 years old as much as I know it now. Tenants lie, people lie. But what the tip here is if you go to court and you have to make an agreement, even with somebody like that, they're lying, and the judge, you think it's in your best interest to make a deal with them to get your money because you're in court for money, this is how you handle it. You tell them, okay, I'll agree to this payment plan. And then when you get up in front of the judge, you say, Your Honor, we've agreed to this plan. You tell him, you outline the plan. And after you outline the plan, you say, I agree to this, but I do not want to come back to court. I do not want to come back to court. So if they default on this agreement, I want a judgment and warrant issued right away. The judge normally will agree to that, and then if they don't pay, you send a letter to the judge, and he will issue your warrant and your judgment, and then you'll take that to the sheriff. So the tip here, again, is to make sure you just say those words. Your Honor, do not want to come back to court, because if you don't say that, you're going to have to come back to court. In most places, if you don't say that, the day default, you got to start a whole nother eviction. Tenants play this game all the time. They know if they can get agreement, then they make the first payment, second payment, and then they default. You got to start all over. So don't let the tenant who's a professional or who has done this a lot more than you beat you in court. All right? If you ever have a question, call me. I'm happy to answer questions, just to answer questions. If you ever have a question, just call me. Have a great day.